We'll address every motion. State has or the defense has a motion first. They'd like me to address.
Yeah, Your Honor, it was filed back on December 27th within 14 days per discovery rules. I guess I don't have to stand on the magistrate court. I'm too used to serving, Your Honor. First part of it is we're set for trial today. State's victim is not here. The state's victim is represented by counsel Truman Chapin in a civil hearing. Obviously, the victim doesn't have counsel in the criminal hearing. The state is the counsel. But she's not present today. I was informed last week that she wasn't going to be here. That she is now living in a different state. She had gained employment. At this time, later on, I found out there was a release that needed to be signed, basically saying that my client would never talk about this again to me. We're not agreeing to sign that release. So the victim's not here. All of our witnesses are here. We're ready for trial. Today is set for trial. This has been set out. This is a very, very highly publicized case. We've got witnesses here that are moving very soon. We've got Alex Wilkins, who's a witness who will be moving to Texas at the end of the month. We've got another witness here, Suzette Raines Ashley, who's 9 months pregnant, due to have a baby in February. So we're prepared. We're here for trial. The state's claiming that their victim is not here now due to, I don't know the reason. She was on notice. I talked to her attorney on Wednesday. He knew that the trial was today. So I filed a motion. The second part of my motion, Your Honor, is that the state's discovery was received by myself on December 26, 2018. That's 14 days before trial. Rule 29 of the Magistrate Court rules say that state's discovery has to be provided to the defendant within 21 days. My discovery responses and my formal discovery was sent within 14 days. That's prescribed by the rules for the defendant. That's a lesser one, Your Honor. The biggest one is the state can't present its case today. We don't do pre-trial hearings. We do trial. That's correct. This is set for trial. If the state were to claim that the victim didn't know about this, I'd understand. I talked to her attorney all last week, Truman Chapin. Talked to him about the case. He actually let me know he's no longer going to be representing her in a civil case. She's not pursuing that civil case because she's gained employment.
Your Honor, I don't think that's
Hold on, I'm going to let him address his motion. We'll let you address.
She's not here today. This is a highly publicized case. My client cannot move on with her life. She's been charged with this. We believe she's been wrongly charged. We believe she was actually the victim of this. So if she can't move forward, we're here today. We're set for trial. We want to proceed. And if the state can't proceed, they need to dismiss the case.
Your Honor, I'll stand up to address it. The state's making this motion because Joey's right. They have had communications about reaching some kind of reciprocal agreement. Based on that information, the victim, was under the impression that she wasn't supposed to appear today. That, with all due respect, this has been, the state of West Virginia is the victim here, Your Honor, and we're moving to continue because we need her here as well to be able to testify to the events that night. They had been through several conversations about reaching that agreement. I think the state's entitled to a continuance on this, Your Honor, just to make sure that we get the victim here, that justice is served, that we can make sure all the evidence is heard in front of the court.
Is it your belief that your witness does wish to go forward and would be here in the future?
At this time, Your Honor, that's our understanding. She does live in Michigan, but she can travel back. I think the state's entitled to continuance just to make sure that all the evidence is heard, and we make sure we get everything on the record.
Your Honor, just brief response. My client lives in Cleveland. And she can't get a job at this point. Her job was in the media. She came down here from Cleveland. She knew about the hearing. This was set many months ago. Discovery has been formally done by myself. We've got 4 witnesses here, 2 which can't come next time this is set. One is a main witness for us. Her attorney informed me last week that she knew the hearing was today. Okay, this case was going to be agreed to dismiss before talk of any release. Then the release came out. This release says that she can't talk about the incident ever again. If you had criminal charges dismissed against you, Your Honor, you would want to be able to talk about it. And even more so, the evidence in this case shows that my client was the victim. That's what we're going to prove. It's the state's duty to prove my client beyond reasonable doubt. We have no duty here. We don't have to defend anything. The state has to prove the case. And the state that says they're the victim, they're not the victim. The state's not the victim. She's not present today. She's not here. Her attorney knew of it. Her civil attorney. She doesn't even have an attorney in this. They're her attorney.
Your Honor, again, I would just say that the court,
Again, do you have a good reason why she's not here?
Your Honor, they had been in talks about reaching some kind of reciprocal agreement. They both knew that they were in the talks for that. She was advised by her attorney, who I'm not sure if he's her attorney now in the civil matter, but he advised her not to be here today. We're moving for a continuance in the interest of justice so that we can look at all the evidence, make sure that the victim has a chance to get here under reasonable circumstances so that all the evidence can be heard in court.
And Your Honor, release has nothing to do with this. It's a civil release, has nothing to do with the criminal proceeding.
No, but that's why she was advised not to be here today, because both of them were talking about reaching some kind of agreement. So they didn't have to be here today.
She was advised by who?
Her attorney, Truman Chapin, who I'm not sure has.
Her attorney in a civil matter that has nothing to do.
Joe, you've brought it up several times.
You're her attorney in this criminal proceeding.
Yes, exactly, and we're moving for a
All right.
continuance.
Well, your motion's gonna be denied today. We're gonna go forward. Now, if you have no witnesses that can testify today, it's gonna have to be dismissed.
Okay, can we have about 10 minutes, Your Honor?